Here's some social distancing. This bike is currently for sale. 1974 Eldorado Police. Very original. Up here in the Indio Hills. Some gorgeous flowers in the background. There we go. California blue plate. Oh, look at that. There's a friction siren. There we go. That's a nice little picture there. Call the shop if you want to see more. And probably most likely be putting it on eBay soon. There's a dash. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, another beautiful day in paradise. Hi everyone, Mo from Cycle Garden. It's a gorgeous day out here, 72 degrees. It's March 20th, 2020, and we're in the midst of a global pandemic. And this is my contribution to you for social distancing. So we're going to show you how you can social distance, get on this baby, and have some fun. All right, today we're selling, this is a 1974 very original Moto Guzzi police bike. Let's go up here with the front, Tommy. We'll start with this. It's got a double disc. We rebuilt the wheels. The bike has been, bike's been here for a few months, and we rebuilt the wheels when it came in. It's a consignment bike. We've got the double disc on here. These discs are restored. How we restore them is that we blast them, spray them with epoxy primer, and then I cut them on the lathe, so that way they look like brand new. Nice clean cut. There's no wobbles. They're nice and straight, so you got no disc wobble on you. It's a brand new FO8 caliper for the left side. It's got our spacers to space them out there for the Eldo, the wide Eldo front end. The front end's been rebuilt, new dampeners, new seals up here. Obviously we repolished the lowers. Come up here a little bit, Tommy, we'll look at this. The lights, we've got, as you notice, it's got the red spots. We can also put the ambers or clears in, whatever you want, because in the States, they'll probably, I don't know, the cops don't like you running around with red spots. But, and then inside, we did put a new wire harness in this thing, so we're going to do a cutaway right now, looking inside the headlight here. You can see all new wiring in there. We've got all new, we redid the fuse panel also, rewired that up so it's nice and tight and secure. So that's all nice and pretty. Up here in the dash, show them this, how pretty this is. We restored the dash, repolished that, repolished all the little idiot lights, and the speedometer is original. It doesn't bounce. It's got 44,000 original miles on it. And we'll do a little cutaway here. Look underneath the dash. You can see the wiring underneath the dash. It's all nice and fresh. We redid all the switches. So it's all that's been redone. So you don't have to don't have to worry about wiring. All right, we'll scroll back a little bit. We've got a Yamaha 205 switch on it. That's restored and polished up, and obviously all wired up under there. This is the siren lever right here. This works your siren. And that little noisemaker you just heard. We've got our original Brembo master cylinder. Now, Moto Guzzi made these originally for the 750S, and these are 16 millimeter bore, and they only came stock on 74, early 75 Moto Guzzi Eldorados and on this 750S, and these are made for 2 calipers. When these things left the factory, Guzzi decided to drop a disc, so it made the 74s kind of a bad brake with only 1 caliper. But adding both of them, adding both caliper, makes it a 2-finger brake. It's a really beautiful brake. 2 fingers, she stops on a dime. Let's scroll back a little bit. The paintwork's all original. You can see kind of the little bit of, original patina. We just left all the original paint, headlight, all that's original paint. The tank, best of my knowledge, it has the same sheen, and the orange peel is original lacquer. It looks like somebody put a decal on here. It could have come, I've seen tanks come out of the factory without any logo here for the police departments, because typically they'd put a decal star there or paint it, like the CHP would paint these white, put their CHP logo on it. Down a little bit, we'll see here. It has solid front crash bars. We call them CHP style crash bars. These are solid, and it also has an offset here about 2 inches back. This offset on the solid crash bars is made for the ride-off stand, so that's why they push it back so far. So this is almost back to here, almost back to the floorboard. We went through, the motor's been resealed, new clutches, went through, checked out the flywheel, ring gear, all that good stuff. The tranny's been taken apart, resealed, inspected all the bearings, all that. The transmission I'll put a 1-year warranty on. Starter's rebuilt. We rebuilt all the shift mechanism so it shifts nice. Rebuilt the friction siren. Here's the manual friction siren. When you work that lever we were looking at earlier, it moves this thing and it rubs up against the rear tire, and that's what gives you that nice sound on it. What else on this side? It has, still has the original Lanfranchi mufflers. We've got our aftermarket progressive shocks. Got the original seat. You don't see these. This is how original this thing is. Usually these seats are all torn up. Still got the original Moto Guzzi logo on it. All the stitching is all original. You just don't see it. So it's a time capsule. Scroll back a little bit here, Tommy. We'll show them the back end. So this bike does come with if you're in California, it's great. It comes with the original small pink slip, the old school pink slip, and it matches this plate. So blue plate. So this plate had to be, oh gosh, probably 72 for. I guess the motorcycles went a little later, so somewhere early on it had to get a blue plate, because they are basically been they've been after I think 73, 74, you can't get them. They went to a white plate. So that's kind of an interesting thing. You can see it here. It hasn't been registered since 1995, so it's 25 years. And like I said, it's been in storage for all that time. The motor itself is well, look at the rear drive's been rebuilt. We repolished that. So all that's redone, resealed. We'll put a 1-year warranty on the rear drive. It's got I think we either put a new or good used U-joint in. It's got a new U-joint boot in it. This is original paint. It looks like this is probably the only thing that's been repainted. And it looks like, I might have done this years ago, a silkscreen logo on it. So that looks nice. The carburetors, Stevie rebuilt those, really beautiful job. So the carbs look really nice, and obviously the motor and transmission has been blasted, so it looks like brand new, same as what we do on a restoration. So we're trying to keep this, not the same price of full restoration, but you know, it's still kind of a patina monster, kind of keeping it looking original. A lot of guys like that look. It's only original once, so if the paint looks good, you know, we'll keep it original. What else do we got to talk about? Yeah, 74s also had these exhaust fins, so, and they help the exhaust nut from turning out of there, so that was something stock for 74 also. So anyways, all right, well, I think I'm done yakking. Let's see how she sounds. If you guys need any parts for your early Moto Guzzi, the loop frames, give us a call at the shop, 760-972-4800. You can email me direct, MOE at cyclegarden.com, and of course check out our website, cyclegarden.com. Give us a call, and thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you're so inclined, give us a like on it. I can use all the help there. Subscribe to us. I need all the help I can get. You know, we're out here in the middle of the desert. So, all right, we'll see how she sounds. Thank you guys very much.